Hey everybody, I'm John.
And I'm Lane.
And we are taking a trek to Nepal in May, and we've had a bunch of questions that people have asked us, so we figured why not do a quick video where we would tell everybody about everything that goes into this trek and just answer your questions. So cheers, here we go.
Where is Nepal?
Oh, amazing. I actually have a globe with me.
Where did that come from?
I'll do a little insert shot later on, but okay, so assuming you're from the United States, you'd be from here. We're from Georgia, which is somewhere around here.
You're not from Georgia.
Well, we live in Georgia.
We live in Georgia. I'm from Georgia.
If you're from Europe, you'll be here. I hope you know that already. So Nepal is just north of India. It's between India and what is now called China, but let's just say Tibet, right? Depending on your political persuasions about that. But anyway, Nepal's right in between, and the Himalayas, the really, really tall ones, are right on the border between Tibet and Nepal.
Why are you doing this? John, you go first with that one.
Well, there's a theory about evolution that says that because we don't live in a dangerous environment anymore, you want to do things that are dangerous to make your life more, I don't know, fundamentally important. I actually just like it. I like to do things that are adventurous, go places that are different, see, visit cultures that I've never visited before and meet people, and of course, try things out that I'm not positive I can do, for sure. In addition to the trek, I'm actually climbing a 6,000 meter peak, Lobouché East, and so we'll see. That's why I'm doing it.
This particular adventure, I was a hard pass on for a very long time. Like, he's been planning it a really long time, and I was a hard pass. And then this past semester, I was taking a class on adventure therapy, and I think it's what really got me thinking that there may be something to this. And because we opened 2 bottles of wine one night instead of just keeping it our regular one, I kind of, yeah, so I'm going.
She's going.
It's gonna be fun. Type 2 fun.
Also, this is definitely for my dad, who is definitely a mountain person.
Yes.
So, this is for you, because I know you never got a chance to go there, so it's...
Love you, Lee.
Yeah, love you, Dad. Okie-do. What about snacks? I think the basic understanding is that you really don't need any snacks, because literally you're walking into towns and they have bakeries and they have nice restaurants and stuff. So the snacks, for me, since I'm climbing a couple of days, they said to take a couple of high energy, like a couple days worth of like high energy, Cliff bars, and I know. But the whole vegetarian thing is that you're not supposed to eat meat after you leave Kathmandu, because they don't have refrigerators, and pretty much every Western person that eats meat gets really sick. So you pack your own beef jerky or something like that, and then so she'll have some meat. I'll be fine. I'm just gonna bring a couple of days worth of high energy stuff for the days that I'm climbing. That's about it.
Is it dangerous there? Okay, so here's the thing. John doesn't do things unless they're dangerous.
Oh, come on.
Or they could almost kill you. Like, every trip we've taken, I've come near death. Every single trip.
No. Little minor inconvenience. That's
that is totally true.
No.
What about that time in the DR where we had that wreck and we got extorted by the people who hit us and by the police just so we could get out of the country? What about that time in Switzerland where you had me jump off a mountain to go paragliding or parasailing?
You got a parachute.
Or what about that time that you took me on the Via Ferrata and you were like, oh, this will be fun. You can totally do this.
Via Ferrata, baby. It's fine. It's all good.
And it was awesome, right?
I did it. I did
You
do
did it.
it.
She did it.
I did.
Hell yeah.
I did do it.
You did do it.
I did.
And what about
Thanks
that
to
time?
Jeff.
What about that time in Wyoming when you cried on the way down from the
Oh my
mountain?
gosh, what about that? It was so terrible. We went through every weather condition. Ready to go home.
And your legs were bleeding.
What does your itinerary look like? You know what? You start talking.
There we go.
This is it. Hang on. So that I know you
Oh
got
my
it.
gosh.
This is it. So we start here and we end here. Are you sleeping in tents?
Good question.
Wait.
Yes, no. Only for 2 days for me.
You basically start in a little village and then you trek for several hours to the next little village. So every night you're sleeping in a tea house. Wouldn't you rather be on a beach drinking pina coladas? Yes,
No.
I would.
No. The only beach I want to go to is one that has big surf so I can go surfing.
Is there clean water?
Funny, you should
Funny,
ask.
you should ask.
Look what I got. So there is water everywhere because we go to villages every night, but it's not what's called potable for Western people. So there's a couple of options. One, you can just use a like the old school thing of using tablets, or you can use a filter. But most people recommend nowadays using the SteriPen because.
And because John likes technology and small appliances.
I do. This one's like the super duper one.
This looks like placebo to me because you don't see anything happening. It's just a light in the water.
Yeah, I don't know. There it goes. And so now it's got the little happy face on it, and the happy face means that the water is clean to drink. So you just go. It actually tastes different than just water coming out of the tap. I don't know what it's done to it, but you're not going to drink it.
Are you serious? Well, because I'm drinking wine.
You got to try it. I know. It's like, it's a thing. It does taste different though, right? It has
No, that's in your head. Isn't there a crazy airport there? Yes, there freaking is.
That's one of the most exciting parts of the whole trek.
That is, besides altitude sickness, which is a thing, I am 100% absolutely freaking terrified of this airport deal. Just think, I think regular runways are, I don't know, 10,000 feet. And this is like, under 2. So it is stressful and I'm very worried about it because I'm not a regular airplane,
I'm excited because I've always wanted to do parachuting and I feel like this is almost like parachuting.
You think we're gonna have to jump out of the plane?
No, it's like the thing's gonna take off and go woo like that, and so
I need to say that. How are you preparing?
That's a whole other video.
Yeah,
there's a lot of training.
We're gonna have a lot of videos on that.
We'll do another video on that. Absolutely, be sure you subscribe and like this video and all that stuff because you definitely want to keep track of all this stuff. We're gonna have a bunch of videos coming up before we do it, and of course, once we get there, we'll have a whole bunch of videos while we're in.
Yeah, and we'll probably have better videos when we get back. So thanks for watching.